So, how to prepare for the exam day of step 1. On 3rd November, I took step 1, even though our country has no prometric center. This meant that not only did I have to prepare for the exam, but also be on point when arriving in different country. For the exam day, make sure that you have at your disposal nutritious energy. This means vegetables, fruits, carbohydrates, such as rice and protein. This will help you for the last days of your study. Also, one day before, go for a 30-minute to 1 hour run. This type of cardio exercise will help you to rest well the night before the exam. Another trick that I used was to wake up at 5:30 the day before. This way, I was sure that I'll be extremely fatigued and I'll be able to sleep. 1 or 2 days before, go to the exam center, see how much time it takes you usually to get to the test center. During the exam day, you want to be well prepared. Let's talk a little bit about the backpack that you'll take with you. Should have some protein bars. These protein bars are mainly proteins and lipids and less carbohydrates. This is a trick to avoid glycemic spikes throughout the exam, which may hinder your performance. Use protein bars one at each break or one every other break. I also used 1-2 fruit. Although they have a higher glycemic index, they come in handy towards the last blocks. Caffeine. Caffeine is an interesting backpack resource. You can use it sparingly, either as coffee or as an energy drink. Personally, I used only half a dose of Red Bull. Be mindful that you will have a crash due to the caffeine if you are using it in the first part of the exam. Also, avoid sweetened coffee or sugary energy drinks. Either opt for a sugar-free energy drink or an unsweetened coffee. Water. A water bottle is essential, so make sure that you sip every break from your water bottle to ensure that you're always hydrated. Research shows that even 5% dehydration will lead to impaired performance. Ibuprofen. Ibuprofen 1-2 NSAID pills. They might be handy in the late sessions if you experience headaches. Now, so during the exam day, you want to have a good breakfast. Also here we can have proteins, lipids, and complex carbohydrates. One example might be you will eat some tuna with hard-boiled eggs and toast, or you can try some porridge with some fruits and some cottage cheese. How to be there in time? Add 45 minutes to the time it takes you to arrive at the exam center. So, for example, if it is specified that at 9:30 the exam starts and your route will take you 15 minutes, then make sure you leave home at 8:30. This will give you the 50 minutes to go to the exam center and other 45 minutes prepare for the exam. Also, on the exam day, after every block, take 10-minute breaks. Skip the introduction, save the 15 minutes, and at each block, give yourself at least a 3 to 5 minute buffer. This allows you to make up for the time when you log in or log off the computer station. Personally, I took 5 to 7 minutes. This gave me larger breaks that I could take towards the late blocks, which are more difficult due to fatigue. Now, how to approach the questions. Personally, I did a first pass. I marked down 2 types of questions. First ones are the ones that I did not know the answer. Here, I either had the option to make an educated guess or find the answer during the time I spent answering the other questions, or I marked down the questions where I had a higher than normal suspicion that it might not be the correct answer. On the second pass, I approached the marked questions where I knew I had a chance to score easy points. Very important, don't let any question unanswered. Even if the question is an experimental one, make an educated guess. What to do at the end of the exam. So give yourself 1 hour to revise the questions that you were a little bit unsure of the answer. After this hour, stop thinking about the exam until the results come in. Before taking the exam, schedule a holiday or some relaxing activities after the exam. This will give you horizon after the exam.